Hi, Dulce. Let's start by I'm going to do an edit select all. Make sure that everything's set at 0 here. So I'm going to go to paragraph and wonderful. You've set everything at 0 and it's double space. Great. Spacing is good. I'm just zeroing in on your formatting. This all looks good. I'm thinking if I go back, that should not, I think it should start with the article. So we'll go back and look at Noodle Tools and see if we can put this in later. So, but let me just kind of look right here. Okay. Okay. This actually should be tabbed over. Wait, something's wrong with this. I'm sorry. Let me go back. I am going to highlight all of this. And I'm going to right click and go to paragraph. All right, so I'm going to paragraph. And I'm going to hit hanging. Okay, so now it does look a little different, which it should. Let me go up here. Okay, okay. So what you will do is you hit tab. So what I did is I highlighted all of this all the way to the end. I did right click with paragraph. I went to hanging. You'll still have to go back and tweak it a little bit. Okay, and then this one should also be the same format. So I hate to get you to do that, but you could just hit the tab and make it go over. Your first paragraph then would be indented. So see that line there? You see the first line of your paragraph doesn't go there because it's indented, but the rest of them are lined up with the citation. That's what you do there. Okay, so this here would be like that. Okay, then I'm going to see if I could just get it to do this for me so I don't have to manually do it. Okay, go to hanging. Okay, yeah, for some reason that's not doing right. But anyway, so you could hit tab, but that should be indented. Okay, then this should be indented one time, and then these right here, see how the rest of the paragraph lines up with the citation? That's what you want to do there. Okay, so then you're going to have a second paragraph in there, and you're going to have to hit tab first. I mean, 2 times. Okay, with this one, it looks like you kind of forced it to go to the next line. I think that's what the problem is. We don't have to manually do that. Okay, so there we go. And then we're going to do this. And we're going to indent that one. And then this one and this one. And you're going to just hit backspace. Just let it do the spacing for you. And then this one here, go backspace. All right. And then this. Okay, the way I'm doing this should have been the way that I did the ones when I said, well, just hit tab. No, just go ahead and backspace it. Make it go on the, because it'll format it for you. Let's see if this will go on that line here. It won't. But again, will this not? No, it won't. Okay, such as it is. All right, and then that's the end of the citation, and then you're going to indent the paragraph. You could tell this is another paragraph and that's indented again, making sure that all the lines except the first line of the paragraph line up with the second, third, fourth, fifth lines of your citation. Okay, so let's count. You've got John Benet Ramsey, you've got episode 1, you've got Glick, you've got McKinley, and Pope. Okay, so those are all alphabetical, but you need to go back. We'll go back to this one here in just a minute. This one I also am not sure about. Let's go to Daniel Glick. Okay, so you're going to, and if you don't mind, let me see. I'm going to go back to the home screen. I'm going to make that red because I'm going to put it in italics. And academic search complete also should be in italics. All right, so then let's go down here, and ABC News is a news magazine, even though it's on TV. But that might be different though when we go back and look at it again. Okay, so I'm going to go italics red. Italics, okay. Let's see. So that's also italics. Okay. Okay. Now let's go back to this one. I think is probably okay. All right, because I know we went on that one. This is one of the ones that I want to look at. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to do a Command C, and I am going to move over to Google and put that in the window. So we've got, let's see if we can pull that up. Okay, here it is. Here is the case of John Benet Ramsey. 2016. Okay, Eddie Schmidt. Okay, who put it up? Okay, so I guess we're going to do IMDb Pro. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me find my Google screen. Is this it? No. Trying to find the Google. Is this it? Bingo. Okay, so I put that was on your first line, maybe the second line, and I put it in here to see what exactly it was. Okay, so I see that it was aired on the 18th of September 2016. The director is Eddie Schmidt, and then you've got your stars and all that here. And former Scotland Yard. Okay, so now I'm just going to put Eddie Schmidt in it. But remember, I'm going to toggle back and forth between this. Let me go over here. And Noodle Tools. So allow me here. Okay, I'm going to go to Brookhaven College Library Databases. Okay, so I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to go to here under that video that y'all saw earlier. All Brookhaven databases. Going to go to Noodle Tools. Remember, you always have to go through Noodle Tools in the database. Don't go to noodletools.com. Okay, so if you haven't already, you want to set up a project. So I might put it, well, okay. This is okay. Well, because I don't want you to put Dulce on it because you are Dulce, and if all your files are named Dulce, why don't you say English 1301 or whatever you want to say? Set up a file. You got to do that. You can't just go in and do the source, and it'll also save it. So we want to go MLA academic advanced comprehensive coverage. You go to the last one. Okay, and you're going to go to a new source. Okay, so no, I don't want that. Okay, I'm going to go to, what did I just do? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to click on English 1301. I'm going to hit new source. Okay, now we knew that that was a viewed, okay, viewed and heard live. So we're going to put that it was a video recording. Okay, so let's go toggle back over here. And the name of it is The Case of John Benet Ramsey. And you want to make sure it's exactly that way. So it's called, I'm going to go down here. The Case, the Case of John Benet Ramsey. Okay, I'm gonna put that one guy's name. He was actually called. Oh, let's go back. Hopefully you can see that. Eddie Schmidt is the director. Eddie, no middle name, Schmidt. And he is the director from the drop down. Okay, citing that. No, I wouldn't worry about that. Okay, the studio is IMDb. Let's see what the exact name is. Pro. Okay. IMDb Pro. But I think that IMDb. Okay. The B is lowercase, so make sure that that's correct. IMDb Pro. Okay, the year was 2016. Let's look up here. Eddie. Okay, so we've got that. We've got Eddie Schmidt. We could put other contributors, but I'm not going to. So we got that. We've got that. The studio distributor. Okay, so we're going to save that, and then it'll pop up right over here. So let me go back. You copy and you paste that. So let's compare it to what you've got. Okay, so let me double click on that. Should bring him up. That's a very short one, by the way. So we want to copy that, and then we want to go to here. Says it's still. So let me put above it what it did when we went to Noodle Tools. And oh no, I'm sorry. Let me go back. Okay. So I'm gonna copy this. So control C. Then I'm going to go back over here. Let's say Control V. Let me try it again. Okay, we go to use this section. Okay, let me go back. Try it again. Go here. Go here. Open it up. I should be able just to drag this and copy it. Okay. Ooh. Why is it not letting me do that? Let me go back. Okay, I'm going here, double clicking on it. Let me see if I can click. Okay, yeah, I had to double click on it, but that's not the form I wanted in. I've not had a problem doing this, even in showing y'all other ones. So, okay, here we go. That, well, use this section. Oh, about the short extras making of features. No, I don't want to do that. Well, another way you can do it, just highlight this, go to edit up here at the top, go to copy, and then go here and say Command V. Okay. So now obviously this has some problems with the you don't want it in italics. You want it in Times New Roman. You want it in 12. Okay, so then that, okay, so now you're going to take this out. You know, you could put Lawrence Schiller as the, well, you said, ooh, I'm not sure where you got that. So, you know, I'm not sure where you got it, but what I would do is I would start with the case of John Benet Ramsey, Eddie Schmidt. They say directed by Eddie Schmidt, narrated by Schiller, season 1. Because all of this extra information you gave me is exactly what I need to look it up. So episode 1, that's fine. Critical content. Okay, yeah, and then you put access. Okay, so that actually is better. So go ahead and add this part in. Just change it up a little bit. You don't even, so yeah. And then this is double spaced. Okay, so we've got this. The spacing looks off here. Let me do this. It looks like there's more than double space between some of your entries. So you might have to go back and tweak the margins again. Let's go to paragraph. Yeah, that should just be at 0. So it got a little bit off on us. Okay, so here's go to hanging. Okay. Which means you're going to go. Okay. All right. So yeah, see, that looks more than double space to me. All right, John Benet, we got this, the first episode, tab. Okay, the case. Here we go. Um, that one's good. That one's good. Okay, so you have John Benet Ramsey. This starts with a J, right? We have to alphabetize these in the order, in alphabetical order, according to the author's last name. But if there's no author, you're going to use the article title. And that's the case here. So we've got John Benet, we've got the case, we got a T, we got a G, Glick. And we know that comes before J. We've got McKinley, and that comes after J. We've got Pope, and that comes after McKinley. So those two are in great shape. Oh, those two you can just leave where they are. Okay, so we're going to go back up and we're going to see that John Benet Ramsey, is there anything that comes before a J in here? Yes, there is. This Glick dude. So we're going to take him and we're going to copy this. We're going to go to Control X. And then we're going to move this one down one. Just, oh, you know what? I just noticed you do not have a title. So we'll come back to that. Control V. Okay, so it starts with Glick Daniel. Yeah, something's wrong with the margin here. Let me paragraph. Well, no, it says it's not. Okay. All right. Forget what I said. Okay, this looks good. Glick. Okay, now is there something that else? There's a G. Is there anything else that comes before the J? No. So she's good to stay where she is. You want to take this extra space out. Okay, there we go. Now, then we have the case. Okay, so it looks like the ones after this should stay together. So we're going to take out the case, Control X. We're going to put that baby at the end. So we're going to put that one. Okay. So we've got Glick, John Benet, Jean Benet, McKinley, Hope, the. All right. So these are all in alphabetical order. That's good. Now, what you need to do here, remember between the thesis and the title, there should be 4 spaces. I'm really not sure who you're saying the culprit is. I said, she cleared. Oh, we need to put a space there. Even if they messed it up on academic search complete, you got to go back and fix it. Okay. Oh, and make sure U.S. News and World Report, that also should be in italics because it's the name of a publication. Okay, so so I don't know. I'm just going to say annotated bibliography, the real killer, or something like that. Come up with something on your own. Okay. And then click here and hit the center button, and there we go. Okay, so be sure to add that. Now, once you put the title in it, everything's double spaced after that. Everything's just double spaced. You don't put in extra spaces. When this one ends and this one begins, you don't put in extra spaces. Okay, so go back and work on that. Overall, it was good. So I'm going to give you 9 out of 10, but just remember and go ahead and start putting these in alphabetical order.
There were no needle marks.